Well, should note here that it's a very small ring for big guys especially.
Closer. Where the big guys, no matter how big they are, you got to throw punches.
It'll certainly favor Lewis and his harder punching if he can beat holding. His trainer, Don Turner, to move forward as he throws the jab. Drive his body through behind him. Lennox in the past has
Lewis trying to assert himself here.
Forget about throwing a right hand and left hook and just stick with the left hand.
And it certainly is striking to see these two.
Take your time, set everything up by jab.
I felt that the way Lewis fights is bad for him as an attraction.
And what you can do.
Round for Lewis.
Start working more with your jab as you move in. But you're looking good.
Get a little rhythm up in your upper body. Okay? And sidestep this guy.
Akinwande, urged by his corner to listen to instruction.
Lennox Lewis has been doing his whole career. Power your jab, or left jab. You're not going to have anything for your right hand. You're going to have to.
Again, George going against what has been wide.
Here.
Now.
1 point off here.
1 point. There's another hug. How he expected Akinwande to wrap him in a bear hug. And Akinwande.
These big guys back. And that's what he's hoping.
Time. I'm up here.
Disqualified.
Let's go.
The most famous disqualification in the history of the sport. And Lane
might try to hug him to death.
Mills Lane is being awful careful. The greatest danger.
Two boa constrictors.
Yeah.
Mr. Olympia.
Mr. Olympia. Almost.
Well, Mills is pretty dogged.
Here we see as Akinwande clutched without.
And wait for him to hug. Why exert yourself?
He can counter. You heard Emmanuel's right hand. Lewis flashed a good uppercut and a left hook in some of it
Back, George.
And I think that Lewis should play right into it. Hit him.
Jab by Akinwande lands there. Lewis
In a knockdown, Jim. It was a surprise, quick right hand.
down, obviously. And now Akinwande is beginning to get into the fight.
Turn you out. After a couple of rounds, you may even faint. The one in danger of getting tired here.
Lewis remembering to go to the body as they hold him.
Bother him.
In a heavyweight title fight in their state. Lewis goes low.
Okay. Go with the left hook to the body. It's very important. You start in.
We had him. It seemed, but it could have been. I mean, I don't know what that is, George. What is
Shots. Akinwande landed only 8, threw only 20. His arms are so long that he just cannot resist his urge to hold.
Is the hold.
Now Akinwande begins to land that 1-2 more.
Ain't going to be pretty. And we're going to have a referee who's very.
Lewis just leaning all over Lewis.
Step back.
He's doing a good job.
6'5" guy against a 6'7" guy. Let's go.
But Lewis is making all the effort here. I mean, give him credit. He's squeezing and holding on. There's not a whole lot you can do about it.
Hey.
He's in an awful bad position.
Terrible.
Step back means.
Is in a terrible position, and so by extension is the winning every round, George. I mean, wouldn't you assume that Lewis has won the first 3 rounds?
But Akinwande hasn't got a clue about what in fight.
Lewis tries to quell his mounting frustration.
Punches are too wide.
Deep breath.
And that's how he's able to grab you. Get short shots.
Take a deep breath. Come on, you let this guy timid.
Total of 23 per round, or an average of 23 per round.
Larry, I got about a million things to say about this fight. 3 rounds to soles of your feet in the scoring area. That's a knockdown. I tell you, if Henry Akinwande keeps on holding, it's coming soon. I figure
It's a disqualification in the state. You just don't want to that quick.
Second time that Lane.
He's about to drop dead, man. All you
What could be going through Akinwande's mind? I guess you're right, George. He's just
trying to, with room between him and his opponents, he's been utterly confused.
366 days ago, July in Madison Square Garden.
For another disqualification.
Yep, I was just about to get this. It was inevitable. There was nothing else Lane could do.
And guts to do what was right.
Well, nobody's
Main event fight, though.
Akinwande works for